Hello friends and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a whole house realistic clean with me. I have pretty much just let things go for a little bit. I've had a lot of things going on and my house is reflecting it. I've got a ton of laundry to do. I've got laundry everywhere you look, behind every door, in every corner. I've got it all over the place, so I definitely need to go ahead and take care of that. Just a ton of things that needs to get done around the house, so I figured I would bring you guys along with me for the motivation today. I've also got a really neat little new gadget that I'm going to be sharing with you guys later in the video, so make sure you stick around to hear all about that. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and get some of my Christmas music playing. You guys know I always need some music to get me started with my motivation, so I figured I would bring out the Christmas classics and get all of this stuff done. So if you need the motivation today, make sure you stick around because we are going to get into a lot today. So I went ahead and got the laundry started, and I'm going to be honest with you, I put everything in one load. I'm not one of those people that will separate like darks, colors, towels, whites, bleach. I just don't do that. I don't have time for that. And my clothes have been perfectly fine since then. I don't own anything expensive enough that needs to be like dry cleaned or, anything like that. I might have an old Navy sweater that should probably be hung up because I'm just too fat and I don't want to risk shrinking it. But other than that, everything's just fine. It all goes in there. It all comes out. I mean, literally, my laundry consists of jeans, muumuus, and sweatshirts. Like that's all I use. That's all I dress in. So everything is fine. So don't freak out because I put everything in the same load. It's so much easier that way. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and wait for that laundry to get done. I didn't do I didn't film me like folding all my laundry this time. I figured you guys have seen that enough. Sometimes like if you need the motivation to get your laundry done, I will definitely be doing that, but not every time I will. I just feel like sometimes I bore you with the same things over and over again. I know we've had this conversation before where I'm like, I feel like all of my videos are the same because all of my messes are the same. With it just being me and Ruben, it's literally just like cleaning up the kitchen, cleaning up the living room, and doing laundry and vacuuming. So I really have been recently trying to strive in being more creative and getting more things here on the channel for you guys. But I've had a lot of stuff going on, like in my personal life, my work life, and things like that. So I've just really been trying to play catch up here, not only with the channel but like with my house, and it's definitely showing. I do need to get a lot more deep cleaning done, but I have to have the time to do that. So I'm stressing out with that, and I'm stressing out because literally we have like 2 weeks for Christmas. I can't believe it. Like, it just sneaks up on me every single year. It's not like the dates change. It's not like somebody switches it up. Like, it's the same day every year. And I always freak out because I'm like, it's Christmas already. We just had Halloween. And it's just, So I honestly, I want you guys to let me know in the comments if you guys are ready. Like, do you have all of your decor done? All of your shopping done? Are you at the point where you can just like relax and wait to enjoy the holiday? Because I'm kind of there, but I'm not. I still have a handful of gifts that I need to go out and get, but I do know what I'm getting and they're going to be easy to get. So I'm not stressed about that. I do have one gift for Ruben that I've ordered, and the delivery date has changed 3 times. 3 times now. So the latest date that I've gotten is December 23rd through January 18th. I am in knots. Like, I swear if that thing doesn't get here before Christmas, I'm going to cry because it's like one of the biggest things that he wanted. So I definitely want to make sure that that comes in. I'm a nervous wreck about that one. So Bodie and I are going to get this dishwasher loaded. You know, he has to be here at all times just to make sure that I didn't leave anything yummy on these plates and silverware that he can lick off. He did get a couple licks in. That's completely fine. I just think it's hilarious. And then every time I go back and watch the footage of this film, just the intense stare in his eyes, like making sure that there's nothing on there. Oh my gosh, he's the cutest thing. But I did have one pan that I needed to hand wash. Earlier on this day, Ruben actually made breakfast, which we love him for that. But he made a huge mess in this frying pan. So I knew that I needed to hand wash that one. And as I was going to tell you, did y'all know about putting that like directly into your washer? Because it's the best thing ever. Ever since I saw that and I've been doing it, I love it. So if you put it like in that little door thing in your door, sometimes it doesn't always dissolve, so you don't get all the, cleaning out of it. So just throw it in the bottom of your dishwasher. It's the best. Okay, back to the frying pan. So I'm out of my scrub paste, like my Scrub Daddy paste, and I have no pink stuff left. And I was like, what am I going to use? So I decided I was just going to use a little bit of Dawn detergent and some of my Barkeeper's Friend. That's like the only thing that has like that grit to it that I've got left in the house. And I was like, I didn't have a lot of expectations, to be honest with you, but I want you to look. Just look at this. A couple passes with a sponge, it was gone. It was gone. Like, I was like, okay, that's all right. If that's how we're going to do it, that's how we're going to do it. I didn't even put any pressure, not even any pressure on this pan. And all of that stuff came off. I was floored. So if you're ever in a bind and you don't have any, Scrub Daddy paste or anything to clean your pots and pans with, just go ahead and try that if you have Barkeeper's Friend, because she was my friend that day. I wasn't really worried about the bottom of this pan because I'll be honest with you, those are the Pioneer Woman, that set that I got. Not the biggest fan. See, look at this. I was so pleased. Not the biggest fan because they literally got stained like within the first 2 times that I used them. I mean, they're okay. They're all right. I kept a couple just, to have, but we do use like the rest of them like for when we go camping and stuff like that because it is what it is. My Caraway stuff is hands down the best things I've ever had in my kitchen as far as cooking tools. And if you guys have never seen Caraway, I have done a video for them. I will try to link that in the little cards above, or it is actually in my link tree, which, come to think about it, I don't think I've ever put my link tree in my description to my videos. I'll try to do that if I don't forget for this video. That way you can go and check them out. They're freaking amazing. So we're just going to go ahead and continue on cleaning this kitchen. I think Bodie and I actually had a little dance break with some Christmas music in here too. But stick around, like I said, because I've got so much motivation for you guys. And I'm also going to be showing you the little Vaclife handheld vacuum cleaner that I've got. I am madly in love with this thing. I'm just going to briefly tell you right now, it is probably one of the best things that I've received. I have used that so much since I've got it. It is hands down one of the best little hand vacs I have ever used in my life.
Turn back time back to all of those nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls in our tomboy t-shirts, when life was good and the worn out sneakers, when we were fine about the complications. Those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts. Never said I was ready for when we were teenage girls in our tomboy t-shirts, when life was good and our worn out sneakers, when we were fine about the complications. Those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts. Dirt on my jeans and same good old snapback, floating through the street like holding your hand tight. Dirt on my jeans and same good old snapback, floating through the street like. I wish that we could turn back time, back to all of those nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls in our tomboy t-shirts, when life was good in the worn out sneakers, when we were fine about the complications.
So now I quickly wanted to let you know about the Vaclife brushless cordless handheld vacuum. This is the VL766. I love that it comes with a crevice nozzle and a dusting brush. Like I said, I have been using this all over my house since I picked it up, and I am so in love with it. Its powerful brushless motor is equipped with a 120 watt high efficiency motor, and it also provides up to 12 kPa strong, powerful, and dual suction modes. It has a long battery time with a capacity battery of 2200 mAh. It also delivers unbelievable suction power up to 22 minutes. Its 2-in-1 charging dock is a sleek charging base that provides quick access, and it's convenient for dual onboard accessory storage. It also has a double filtration system with a stainless steel filter that blocks large particles and a HEPA filter which separates the fine dust. Removing the dust cup and the HEPA filter is very easy. That way you can take it apart and clean everything and empty out your dust cup. And I was surprised at how much this thing actually held. For it to be such a smaller handheld vacuum, that dust cup really does hold so much more than you would actually think. I wanted to show you guys this kitchen chair. This is directly underneath that big picture in my kitchen where I hung that Christmas garland, and it got glitter all over the place, and you guys know how I feel about glitter. So I was really excited to try this out on these chairs, and it quickly got everything off of these chairs. I was so impressed, and I loved that I didn't have to take my vacuum cleaner apart just to use the little attachments to get this clean. I have this very handy right in the corner. I can just pick it up and go use it anywhere that I need it. I have used this everywhere in my house. I'm so in love with this. You guys have got to go check it out. If you've ever had like a little, what were those little dust busters called? Oh my gosh, this is like hands down the best. I've used it in my car, in my bathroom. You guys know how I feel about hair everywhere, and this was so easy to just grab and get all of that out. I'm going to show you that later on in the video as well, but I'm going to have all the information to this hand vac in my description box. Please make sure you go and check it out. This will be an amazing gift for Christmas. Again, I want to say thank you so much to Vaclife for sponsoring a portion of today's video.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree. Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18. We had the devil on our shoulders telling us what we should do. I wonder if you think
Y'all, the struggle is real with storage in this bathroom. I still have not come up with what exactly that I want to do in here. I do think that I am going to go back and order that little cabinet that I found at IKEA when Rosa and I went out of town, but I want to wait until after Christmas. It's not something that I necessarily need right this minute. It's just something that I want. So I think I am going to go ahead and order that, and then once that gets in, I can still kind of, just kind of like plan around it and see what I want to do in here. I do know that I want to get that medicine cabinet out. I don't know what I want to replace it with, if it's just going to be a regular mirror or another type of cabinet. That way I can have storage in there too. But that thing, I can't put anything in there. So you did see that I used that little vacuum in the bathroom. You guys know I've talked so much about the hair all over the place, and that I don't like spraying chemicals or cleaner over top of hair and then wiping it up. It just makes me sick. It makes me gag. So I always like to make sure that I get the hair out before I wipe everything down. And that thing, girl, I just went all over the place. I got underneath my toilet. I got back in little nooks and crannies that I usually can't reach. That thing is a lifesaver. I love it so much. Again, thank you, Vaclife. That thing is amazing. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this bathroom finished before I move on to the bedroom. And I know that I was currently thinking about what all I needed to get done before everybody came over for Christmas. And honestly, this year it's just going to be us. It's going to be me, Ruben, his daughter, and his mom. His sister and nephew are actually going to Texas this year, so they won't be here. And my oldest son, I think he's got to work, but my youngest, Braden, he'll be in. It is his birthday after all, so he never misses a Christmas, so he'll be here. So it's just going to be a handful of us. It's not going to be a house full. And then we're going to go over to my mom's to celebrate there as well. We usually do Christmas Eve at my mom's, and then we'll do Christmas Day at our house. So also at my mom's, I think we decided this year, because everybody is just like, we're just older now. Like, the kids aren't kids anymore. And we just kind of wanted to relax and not blow a whole bunch of money, but we wanted to spend time with each other. So we decided that we're going to do more of like a game themed Christmas Eve. That way none of us have to buy for each and every person, because honestly, we have all that we need. We just wanted to spend some time with each other and have some fun. So I think we're going to do like the little punch hole thing where you've got like numbers or prizes in like little cups, and you can spin a wheel and punch one out, and whatever you get, that's what you get. I think we're also going to do the whole saran wrap ball prize thing, and if you don't know what that is, you kind of get like lottery tickets, gift cards, just small things like that. You can get like chapsticks or just something like that, just something small, and you just start wrapping everything up in saran wrap until you've got like a massive, like basketball sized ball of gifts. And then normally you have to make the person wear like oven mitts, that way it's harder to get, and you've got a timer. So however long you've got, like whether it be 10 seconds, 15 seconds, or whatever, you just start unraveling this entire saran wrap ball, and whatever falls out, that's what you end up keeping. So normally in the middle of that, or like at the end of it, it's going to be like a $50 bill, $100 bill, something like that, something really nice. So the goal is to get as much of it unraveled so you can get as much prizes as humanly possible. So we're just going to be playing a lot of games and having fun, and I think it's going to work out perfectly. Like I said, we're all older now, and we just don't need that much stuff. So there's no point in spending a ton of money. We just want to have some good laughs, good food, and spend some good quality time with each other. I also think that would be something really fun for me to film and put on the vlog channel. Hands down, we always have fun when we're all together, so I would love to just like spread the cheer, spread the laughter, and I guarantee you we're going to have a good time. So I'll probably share that with you guys too, so if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the vlog channel, and all of that will more than likely be over there.
The feeling from the start, you might be the guy who'll break my heart. Hello, hello. Even though I took a risk, it is worth the while for just one kiss. I know, I just know it. Caught up in the moment, wanna spend every second with you, yeah. All I do is thinking about you. Stuck in the middle, what can I do? Yeah, Stuck in the middle. What can I do? Yeah, I just wanna be right next to you. Right in the middle, right in between. Ooh, it is up to you what we will be. Ooh, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in the middle with you. I just wanna know where you wanna go. I don't wanna be stuck in the middle. I just wanna know what's to come. Stuck in the middle. What can I do? Yeah, I just wanna be right next to you. But in the middle, right in between. I want to. Stuck in the middle. What can I do? I just wanna be right next to you. Right next to you. Right in the middle. Right in between.
So I don't know if you guys could tell how red my face was at the end of this video, but I was having myself a good old hot flash, and I knew that if I stopped that I would regret it. So I did just keep on pushing through it, and it went away fairly quickly. All of that stuff is actually starting to get so much better, and I cannot be more excited. It's the worst thing ever. I would not, wish this upon my worst enemy. Menopause just sucks, especially the hot flashes and the night sweats. But like I said, it's getting a lot better. So I was suffering just a little bit while I was finishing up this day cleaning. And like I said, it didn't last very long. So it made me feel a little bit better that, these things are going to start to subside very quickly. But we're getting the bedroom really nice and cleaned, wiped down. Again, I did not touch the dresser. I'm just not going there. I didn't touch the dresser. So if anybody says to themselves, why didn't you clean the dresser? Because I'm not. I'm not doing it. But I did clean this mirror. It's been so long since I've cleaned this mirror, and I don't know why. I just kind of skip over it every time I clean the bedroom, but it was filthy nasty. It was so gross. It definitely needed a good wipe down. I also noticed that my ceiling fans need to be cleaned again, so that's probably going to be in another video. I'm going to do a lot of deep cleaning, like I said, coming up, and some rearranging and decluttering. I'm going to do like a winter clothes declutter, so if you need that motivation, make sure you come back and have your notification bell on. That way it will remind you when I have a new video that comes up. I'm also going to be helping my mom do a lot of decluttering at her house coming up in the next couple of months. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know and I'll definitely film it. I know that I'll be helping out Diana, which is Ruben's sister. Since her son has gone off to college, she kind of wants to go through his room, get everything cleaned and decluttered. So I'm going to be helping her do that too. And I think you guys are going to really enjoy seeing all of that footage. It'll be something different and fun. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff planned, and I know that at the end of the year, people are just kind of like ready to move on to new things. And that's a whole thing of decluttering and just kind of, getting into a good way of keeping your house decluttered and clean and free of mess. So I'm going to strive to do that this year myself and try to keep everything to a minimum. So that's going to be a goal of mine as well this year, just to try to keep everything decluttered and clean all the time, which, that's kind of impossible, but we're going to try, right? And I'll be here to help motivate you if you're going to be trying that too. But I'm going to finish up here in the bedroom and get everything vacuumed and wiped down. And I did end up using my fresh cut Fraser for my scent of the day. I put that all throughout all of my little wax burners, and it smelled so amazing. That's one thing about having an artificial tree. You don't get that smell of a real tree. So I decided to go ahead and bring that throughout the house, and it just smelled so stinking good. There's just something about the weather lately. It is chilly and cold, and we actually did a huge pot of chili for dinner the other night, and it was just perfect. Like the smell throughout the house and the snuggliness of the little fireplace in the living room. We've been snuggling up with blankets. We had some nice chili. It's just, I do enjoy this. I don't enjoy the cold. You guys know that summer and spring is my absolute favorite, but I have been secretly kind of enjoying this weather lately. So after I was putting everything back, like all of my cleaners and stuff like that, I went to turn the lights off in the kitchen, and I was like, this light switch is disgusting. And it has been so long since I've cleaned all of my light switches off. Let me just go ahead and do that now because it's not going to take me long. This is just something that does not come up in my brain while I'm cleaning my house every week. And it definitely does need to be done. They get dirty, nasty, germy. You guys know the flu season is here. And, we just don't need everybody getting sick. So I decided to go around and wipe off all of the light switches. They were so disgusting. That little wipe right there was like almost black by the time I got done with it. So if it's something that you guys don't normally do, take you a couple minutes. Go clean off all of your light switches, and I promise you're going to feel better about going and touching them. If you take a good look at this one, you can see like that very first switch, how it's brown. Oh my God, it's so gross. So disgusting. That is the light switch by the back door. Usually that's where Ruben comes in from work and he'll either turn on or off that little light that's by the back door. And that's that switch. It's just so gross. So I wanted to make sure that I got that done, and it just kind of made me feel good about doing something extra that I don't normally do. So I'm going to try to keep this mentally like on the list of things that I need to clean each and every week. That way the next time that I go back to do it, they're not so bad, because honestly they were so disgusting. It was embarrassing. So again, like I said, I'm going to try to keep that on a list of things to do. I've also got a lot of doors to clean. I've got some baseboards that I need to get done. I've got a whole bunch of deep cleaning that I want to have done for you guys by the end of the year. So make sure to come back and check all of that stuff out. I'm going to have so much fun stuff going on in 2023. But that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you again for coming and spending a few minutes with me. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy today's video, let me know by leaving it a thumbs up. Each and every time you guys interact with a video like that, it does help push my video out to others to enjoy. So thank you so much if you do that. But I'm going to go. I've got some other things that I've got to tackle, like the rest of that laundry. So again, thank you so much. Don't forget to go and check out Vaclife. And I got to go. I will see you in the next one. I love you and I appreciate you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for the day.